All right, hello crafty friends. I'm working on demonstrating all 8 of the cards that are in my lovely arrangements card kit that's available right now as a to-go option. I have 6 available, and I'm going to do a video for each card. That way you have an easy reference. You can also see how pretty they are, but you have an easy reference if you decide to purchase the kit. Then you can just use the videos. It includes a PDF as well with detailed instructions on what you need to do. The kit comes with everything you need to make the 8 cards except for the inks and the stamps. And the stamps that we're using are, the bundle is this lovely arrangements, which has some coordinating dies that go with it as well. So this card actually is a really quick and easy card. So I'm going to just set that aside and get out my foam mat for the stamping. And we are using Secret Sea. You could also use black if you don't have Secret Sea. They're very, very similar. Got a couple pieces of scratch paper. And we are using the Always Here For You stamp set. I need a bigger one. Let me use this block instead. All right, and we're using the small, like half flower. And we just need to stamp one of each. And it doesn't really matter, you're just stamping this on some scratch paper. Then we're going to use the coordinating die. We're going to cut out the flower. So I will do that off camera. And I cut one ahead of time just so that we have it ready to go. And then we're going to use our scissors. We're going to just fussy cut around this image. I know not everybody loves fussy cutting. It's one of those things, once you do it, like after a while, you get really good at it. So I actually love fussy cutting. And there's really no like right or wrong. You just kind of follow your instincts. I try to just keep it the same distance if possible from the letters as I go. I like to do a lot of rounded edges versus like squared off edges. And I like to fussy cut when I just can't really find the right die, to cut out a saying. So I'm sure that when I was making these cards, I was thinking, I don't know what die to use. All right, so let me bring this card back in the camera over here on the side. And I have all the pieces that I need here. I have a piece of Secret Sea cardstock. This one is another top fold. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a crease. And because it's such a dark color, on the inside, I'm going to add a piece of white cardstock that's 4 by 5 1/4. This is just so you can have something to write on. If you want, you could add some stamps to the inside of the card as well. And then I have a couple pieces of the designer paper. And what I love is like some of the designer paper kind of just does all the work for you. So this, I just cut it out. I believe it's 3.5 by 5, and I think both pieces are 3.5 by 5. I also used this die, and I used the same coordinating designer paper to cut out a pair of leaves. So we're going to add designer paper. Look how pretty the other side is. We're going to use that other side on another card. So we're going to add 4 little dots of glue. This kind of goes up here in the corner. This is the kind of card that this was inspired by somebody as well. I don't have a name for this one, but it's out of my normal because I like to mat everything, you know, right on top of each other, and this one does not. So we're going to add that there. Then we're going to come in and we're going to add our flower. We're just kind of adding to what's there just to give it a little bit more dimension. We're going to add our leaves, just a little bit of glue. That was a lot of glue. You could also use glue dots, which is probably what I should have done. And then we're going to add the words. Again, we're just using a little bit of glue. We're not using any dimensionals on this card. And the last thing is to add some of the bling with the Moody Palette Dots. We're using the white on this one. So we need a large white. We're gonna stick it over there. Small white. Oh, come on. And a small white. And there you have it. That is card number 2 out of 8 that you get if you purchase the Lovely Arrangements card kit to go.